Welcome back to a brand new Victoria 3 video. We're back at it with Germany. Last time around, we blinked and formed the German nation immediately. That's not broken at all. But, yeah, I've skipped about 20 years because I thought there was nothing that was going on. We get an alliance with Italy, that's cool. There was a lot fucking going on. I made so much money that it was at the max, and I got a notification saying, you're about to go Spanish economy in this bitch. You're just, production and shit's just going to tank standard of living if you have max amount of money. So I was suffering from success. So I built like 300 construction factories, literally became #1 producer in coal, wood, all that good shit. And right now I'm just fucking the world in the ass. Like, look at the GDP growth right now. This right here is absolutely just sensational right now. I'm like Elon Musk in this bitch. Pretty much controlling everything. All I have to do is find Twitter to buy. But, yeah, it's pretty much what's going on right now. I was making like $300,000 and I decided to stop taxing people and increase wages everywhere, literally just giving a massive boner to everyone who is part of the, I guess, fucking lib-right subsect or whatever it's called. But, yeah, we're #5 in the country's prestige GDP type of thing. Our prestige would literally just skyrocket if we just ended up paying for a military, which we aren't right now. And we are obviously having springtime of the people. It's pretty much the Arab fucking spring right now. And yeah, legitimacy's tanking. We have to get like the monarchy removed and universal suffrage. So there's that. Public address goes awry. That sucks dick. Guess I'll do the -15%. That's actually not very good at all. But, yeah, all in all, everything's looking really good. We just got reinforced concrete. We could get some donkeys. That would help our industrialized nation. Could go electricity. Don't know if I have the oil to do that, though. But, I think military statistics is fine. I think I'd rather go through society, honestly. What do we need? Identification. Steel frame buildings, actually. I could use another outlet for my money. But, yeah, been playing this game a lot, honestly. I think I have like 50 hours or some shit. Say if I was in fucking real-life Germany right now, the Gestapo would come knocking just from all the energy I've spent on this game. But, yeah, it's pretty much going to be the goal. By the time we're finished, we are going to go after the French. I do want to take Alsace as is German tradition. And, we could run through Russia like just like a fucking train. What the hell is this? Looks like Scandinavia's united all of Scandinavia. But yeah, we are losing a fuck ton of money. Gonna have to start taxing the populace just a little bit more, I believe. Yep, no, that's not even gonna work. Big problem is we just have too many buildings. We don't necessarily need them. I mean, like, how much principal could we even take if we just look at this? 5 million. Like, it would do 30 million. It would take a lot for us to go bankrupt. So I think I'm gonna keep constructing right now. And, yeah, I keep getting these revolutionaries of our time, all from the trade union. I'm just telling them to fuck off just for principle at this point. They've just been asking me for so fucking long. And we could actually get the rural folk in office. I have been trying to suppress the armed forces, unfortunately, but they're not being suppressed, which kind of sucks. Kind of need them in, considering my leader's a member of the armed forces. I guess I understand why. Paper's expensive, tools, everything's fucking expensive right now. Right here with paper mills, we'll just spam them everywhere. There we are. Got a fuck ton of paper. There we go. And, yeah, it's pretty much what's happening over the last 20 years. I am trying to enact universal suffrage, but nobody wants to be suffragized, whatever the proper nomenclature is for that term. We're starting to make money again, unfortunately, which is, yeah, we're starting to make a fuck ton. Look at the investment pool. I went full-on capitalism and full-on immigration with no controls, just like real-life Germany. And hopefully, eventually, we'll be one of the top nations in both GDP as well as popular. We're definitely just coming up with GDP. Goodness gracious. I just feel a wet substance excrementing from my urethra right now, just looking at the GDP going burr. Not to mention our bureaucracy, whatever the fuck that thing's called. I can't even spell properly or speak properly right now. I'm talking English like I am one of those fucking immigrants. Holy shit. But yeah, we're getting logging camps because apparently we've been struggling with wood the entire time, despite the fact we're the #1 producer of wood right now. God damn it. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, looking at this beautiful German blob, how could you not get a massive wood? Apologies to everyone who failed No Nut November, by the way. We'll just let them celebrate. Again, trade unions, go fuck yourselves. You are not getting a springtime of the people just because you keep fucking annoying me, you bitches. We should probably actually go for Social Security now. Massive police force, healthcare, and suppress the people with our own Gestapo. Here we are, support the workers of the Netherlands. Of course we would. Fuck the Netherlands. But yeah, we have 52%, I guess, literacy rate. Should probably get people to read more than my level of education eventually. It's not going to be too necessary for now, though. We need glass. fuck do we even use glass for, and why do we need so... Okay, we don't need that much of it. I think we could probably just go crystal glass. That would help for the most part. Did it help? No, it did not, because we have a bunch of fucking dumbasses going on the short bus, running our country for some reason. We don't have enough people who could read enough to make glass. Let's go and make this glass up at number 1. Another good word of the revolution. That's fantastic. I think I'll just say what we are, just to get people happy with me. This thing ends after I don't have a monarchy, and I've enacted one of the suffrages, but, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's keep going right now. Still losing money, but we're so fucking rich it doesn't even matter. There's steel frame buildings. You absolutely love to see it. Let's get identification documents and international exchange. All those good stuff will come in later. But I can now go for the super duper construction center. Now, I feel like that right there would be like putting my dick into a wood chipper and putting it on ultra high mode, but we can do that eventually if we get enough money. Cantogen must be contained, and then yeah, we just get interest group approval. Follies of the youth, what the fuck is this? The new universal suffrage has led to a debate about the voting age in Germany. Voting age of 25, that's pretty cool actually. 21, that's pretty reasonable, although I do want this to be done fairly fucking quickly. Let's do that. We also get a revolution of our... Fuck me, I don't know why I can't speak English today. I'm just acting like I have a tumor in the middle of my hypothalamus or something. We'll hopefully be back by next video, but good god. 27% for universal suffrage, going down unfortunately. Population growth, we are starting to skyrocketing a little bit. We're at 34.8 million, despite this says 34 million. So I think this game's about as fucking aneurystic as me right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, half the time, like, even like we're building all this glassworks, it says 270, this is gonna say like 300 or so, yeah, 332. It's insane. I think one of the biggest problems of this game is the fact that France is way too strong, as well as Austria. Italy and Germany never formed from the AI, and the United States doesn't actually go manifest destiny, which is definitely not historically accurate. But, yeah, just a lot of weird stuff that ends up going on that I think eventually will be fixed for the most part. It's a pretty addicting game, though, I'm not gonna lie. I've been pretty much no-lifing Mother's Basement. I might have to grow a neckbeard to show my undying love for Paradox games after this. This has been a fun game overall, although there are definitely a lot of things that, that developers could, and I think will eventually fix. This number's looking nice and chunky, really about to overtake France and the Great Qing. That's the other thing, the Great Qing hasn't fractured yet. I don't know when China fractures in real life, but it definitely should have happened by now, I'd assume. Are also going to eventually need a navy, considering the fact we don't have one, so maybe just 20 in every state should be enough. Police brutality, are we stepping on people's necks again? I don't think we can tolerate this, honestly. Yeah, I think that's fine for the most part. And then another revolutionary of our time from the trade unit. Nah, fuck you bitches. Go kill yourselves. Just realized we don't have a single shipyard, not one producing ships for us. That is actually disrespectful. That is actually insane. We gotta get at least one, man. Come on. Like, I understand not having, like, too many shipyards as Germany. You're telling me no Germans have ever been on a boat before? We could also start colonizing, but I think that's kind of stupid to do right now. There really isn't anywhere I think that we probably need for the most part. Like, going in the middle of Africa to chop people's hands off to get some rubber probably isn't the most reputable idea, and I don't want Comrade Susan to come knocking. Yeah, my population is paying for way too many things right now. I think after we get pretty much the tooling workshops and the naval bases in like 2 years, after that we're just going to start making sure our population isn't paying up the asshole for goods, just like in real life. Oh my god, we're making $200,000 right now. Am I engaging in illicit drug activities with slaves to not pay wages? Why the fuck am I making so much money right now? We got anarchism coming in, that's always worked before. Don't even have pan-nationalism, don't even think we need it. I really don't know what we can do. Malaria prevention, I'm not even colonizing. I think going for international exchange, well, that's 10 years, that's a little too long right there. Probably electrical generation to help our obviously struggling industry right now, considering the fact that we're almost about to overtake France as essentially the #1 nation. We need engines now because we've just building. This is this is actually insane, man. We have been making so many things. My standard of living is still skyrocketing despite the fact they're paying more than we did for gas prices 3 months ago. Russia wants a trade agreement. I want Poland, you bitch. I want some Lebensraum. We could try to go for the Lebensraum achievement or whatever. We could, like, take Alsace-Lorraine and northern France, then we could try to go for, like, all of eastern Russia. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, we have people who want agrarianism, except for the fact that the people who want it didn't fucking show up to the group meeting or whatever. I don't even know who wants agrarianism. Finally, we should probably build some schools just in case people want a better education than either farmhand, industrial worker at the age of 7, or stay-at-home wife. Speaking of which, I just realized that women are a tradable and acquirable commodity. We should probably get that fixed, except nobody gives a fuck about women's rights in this universe, apparently. I'm honestly just gonna say fuck it. We're going steel frame buildings, even though that's gonna tank. We have 700 constructs. Okay, that's... We probably can't do that for too long, but it's going to be fun being able to build literally 3... Look at that. Look at that. Our 4th queue is 3 months away from being completed. God damn it. I love being an industrial superpower, engaging in illicit activities like slavery, beating women, and some other stuff I think probably will get me banned on this platform. I have been trying for like 5 years to get universal suffrage enacted, but apparently it's not fucking working. Yeah, I think we'll just try to get it. We've had like 40%. It hasn't even been like I was like a 10-15% chance. It's been like 8 times, all of which at like 40 to 50%, and we're still getting shafted. Alright, yeah, I do think we have a few too many things we're in shortage of. We have no explosives, glass, steel, sugar, engines, man of wars. I don't even know what the fuck we need man of wars for. Steel, glass is expensive as well. This is not looking too good for us. So far, it's been approximately a year of me hemorrhaging our funds and our economy, completely tanking our GDP, and yet I still probably outlasted the lettuce, so that has to mean something, right? See if it passes. Of course not. I guess people don't want the right to vote. I don't even care. Just take your time at this point. It's not passing anytime soon. Oh yeah, look at that GDP skyrocket again. France is at 208 million, so fuck me, I guess. Blink of an eye and they're at over 200. They made 40 in like 2... I have no idea what the hell they're smoking in. Ooh, Italy's going after... Hold on. I thought I was allied with them. I am a little confused right now, France. I don't think I could... Oh, he's just... Ooh. He's trying to take out... Wait. I mean, he is going up against Italy and Russia. Maybe now's the time for me to start going in balls deep. That might be a good idea. That might honestly... And they're in debt. I'll wait till they start the war, and then I think I start mobilizing. Because if they're going after, like, Russia, Italy, Greece... fucking Tunis for some reason, Algeria, excuse me, they both have the same fucking flag, and France, okay, there we go, they're at war, so here's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna come to France, conquer Alsace-Lorraine. We would get Italy to join us, and then I think if I get down on my knees and use my women, who are technically property right now, to suck off and give the sloppiest to Great Britain, I think that might be more than enough right now, because look at this, right? I can Alsace-Lorraine, perfect, and can I get them to... Alright, let's see what's happening here. They want German war reparations, and I could sway the... Ooh, the Spaniards, please. Offer obligation, humiliation... Yeah, humiliate the French. Fuck the French. We'll humiliate the French. That's huge. So I think I have Spain on my side. I would hope so. Please, Spain. Please. Okay, but Italy does not want to join. I don't know what happened to Italy. Apparently they just said, no, I don't like the French, or Spanish, which I guess is understandable, I suppose. I don't think there's really much else we can do. We're not even going to try to mobilize our navy, because there's really no point in doing that. But that's pretty much it. I don't think there's really anything else we can do. Am I missing any military goods? I'm not. It's fine for the most part. I could eventually conscript the battalions. I'm not going to just yet. Industrial port, don't think I can do that. We have universal suffrage, apparently. That's fantastic. Now we can remove monarchy, and instead, I would if everyone didn't just radicalize against me immediately. Really not much more I could do. Protected speech, I suppose? Yeah, sure, that's fine for the most part. It's time to start the war. Italy, unfortunately, won't join, but I mean, they're already at war with Italy. Again, France only has like 57 battalions here. They have way more offense. How do they have more offense than me? I wish you could tell me how they have more offense than me. I would appreciate that. We have average. Okay, let's see. War with France has broken out. Of course it has. Don't really care about input goods shortages. Let's see here. Let's see if we can win this. Not looking too good. They're thrashing us. In fact, Ooh, that's not good. They have... Okay, we have German skirmish infantry. They have Borat on halt troop. Okay, they're not even using their own troops. No, those are my troops. Oh, they're regular in Alsace-Lorraine. It's called South German skirmish infantry. I'm not sure what to make of that. But yeah, I guess for the most part. I mean, we're getting thrashed still. Ooh, but there are no troops on this front. So Spain's obviously going to attack. I would hope so, at least. I would get absolutely thrashed if they didn't. Lots of inactive trade routes here from the French. That's fine. We lost that, but Spain, you might want to... You know what? I think I could actually, like, move some of these guys in advance there. Alright, we have a number of options here. We could keep advancing down in Spain, despite the fact we're taking about 1 square meter of territory every 5 months. We could try going through the Maginot again, or go through Belgium, but I really don't want to have to deal with the English. I think what we should do, because I remember somebody told me this, right? The armed forces are happy. The armed forces are happy, which means I get military tech cost. But if I make them extremely happy, and I get them to 10, then I also get something else. I'm not exactly... There it is. Patriotic fever. 15% active and inactive. So if I can get that... 15... finally, Spain. Spain is not attacking still. Fuck me. We'll begin attacking on this front, and I'm going to cheat. Because if it's in the game, then it's a feature, not a bug. And you guys are still fighting. That's okay. And we'll just be able to continue advancing right now. There we are. And eventually, we'll do enough to get the French to surrender, I would hope. Probably. Maybe. There's a good chance of that. They are starting to thrash the Italians right now, so we have to be quick about this. There's rubber domestication, whatever the fuck that was called. But yeah, hopefully this is the stage where we actually win a fight. Nope, they have no general, and they're still tearing our asshole in two right now. This is a 2 girls 1 cup type of moment. I'm the fucking cup. Yeah, looking at the dead and wounded, I am just struggling right now. The good news is they are 16% occupied. We control 66% of the war goals. They have not taken they've taken 2 low casualties, and their population is radical for the most part. Oh, no, here come the French now. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's not looking too good right there, but as long as we can advance a little, okay? Considering our offense is higher than their defense, they're still winning. Would you be interested in a white piece? Of course, they would, actually. Except Spain wouldn't for some reason. I'm confused as to why Spain wouldn't accept the white piece when it's their land that's about to get thrashed soon enough. But yeah, we really can't do much against the French here. They are... Ooh, this is kind of close. It's getting a little... not anymore, but it was kind of close there for a while. France wants to make a white... There we go. We'll propose the peace. We really did not do too well on that front. Not necessarily sure what exactly happened. I can tell you we lost. We definitely did lose for sure. Maybe I didn't have the munitions or whatever. It's probably because I'm kind of a dumbass, which... I guess it would make a little sense. We'll remove the rest of these munitions plants and continue doing that. Now, the problem is bureaucracy's bad. Economy's bad. Well, starting that war probably wasn't the best thing in the entire world to do. We'll go back to, like, infantry, regular artillery, all that good stuff. Might lose some great power ranking, but all in all, we just have to get... I don't know why my authority's just tanked. Well, we have a lot of stuff going on. Nobody likes... He's hated. I don't know why he's hated. Because he has the character trait Bandit. Well, and of course, we just obviously have this party as well. So we're going to have to do that just to get some of our laws through. Freedom, equality, and brotherhood. You are a fearless visionary. Let's go ahead and remove the monarchy since apparently nobody likes this guy. We'll go parliamentary republic. Let's keep going right now. There's an input goods shortage. There's a lot of goods shortages. We kind of failed that for the most part. That was a fat L if I've ever seen one. Don't need the flotillas. We are starting to build a lot of them, though. Low market access, and none of that shit is going through right now. We got a fuck ton of turmoil. We probably got to get the Gestapo in on the case. I think we're fine-ish for the most part. We just got to get some explosives imported. Okay, well, apparently we have to get some explosives built. Alright, the second I do that, apparently the economy starts going up for some reason. Kind of confused as to how that happens, but I'll take it. Probably because I don't even know, man. The second I moved these up to the front, my economy started doing good for a while. Let's stop the import on that. Do we have anything we can export? That's probably a good idea. Just realized you can export shit in this game. We can export this. We could export that. We could export it to the French. Why the fuck not? I mean, they probably don't want our weaponry considering how fucked we made it, but still. Our people should be, they're doing well for the, oh yeah, I should probably fix this. I should probably fix that a little bit. I kind of have to stay up there, honestly. Kind of do, just until we can get the interest down. I think I'm just going to give positive to the armed forces. We'll get parliamentary republic eventually, I think. We are getting a huge population right now. We just got to get these guys growing. Yeah, it's like 400,000 people, and that's without immigration. Now, the problem is right now, of course, we do have to see if we can stop the French eventually. They're just looking a little too strong for my liking. Economically, we're pretty, like, close up there with the... They're just so strong in this game. I think more than anything, we just have to ally the British. I think that's probably the biggest thing we can do. We kind of have to ally the British and then just get them to join me. And we'll probably have to do the same thing with Spain. We'll do that. And then I removed my alliance with Italy because we probably would have won if Italy joined us now that I think about it. That's pretty much it. We're going to continue increasing standard of living. And before I forget, we probably have to remove some of these decrees. We have 3 resource decrees. If I remove that, would we be fine? We'd lose a lot. We'd be fine for the most part. Bureaucracy is kind of the big thing right now. Here's what we'll do. We gotta actually, that's probably the first thing we have to do. We have to start building some government administration centers. Got the chemical plants first, just to fix the explosive shortage a little bit. We have a lead input deficit as well. It's kind of unfortunate. We do need a lot of things. I think for right now, though, yeah, I think for right now, we'll just get the government administration up right now. And once we get positive bureaucracy, we should be able to start making positive money again. Let's see. That looks German, that looks German, that looks German, that looks German, and that also looks German to me. It's also German. All of that is German that we can eventually get, I would hope. Bureaucracy is finally up now. Just skyrocketed out of nowhere. Probably didn't need, like, quite literally over 50 government administration centers, but I'll take it. As you can see, I did build a lot of government administration centers. Really don't have a feel for this game right now. But I will get one eventually. As of right now, we're just going to get enough to increase our stuff. Wood is extremely expensive. That is unfortunate, despite the fact we're the #1 producer of wood. Probably get some from the French and the Russians, just to help out a little bit. Really don't think I can afford to build more. Trial of Kaiser Wilhelm II. Radical government has imprisoned Kaiser and hastily organized a trial. Guilty verdict followed by a public execution enables parliamentary republic in government's principles. We get a lot of unapprovals. He would die. Long live the republic, baby. We now have a parliamentary republic. Would you look at that? Absolutely, quite literally everyone is... Yeah, we have like a fucking 2-year-old as our president. That's not stability at its finest. I'm not too sure what is. We passed that, though. That's pretty cool, I guess. We could also go for total separation of the state. That's also pretty okay. We could go back to guaranteed liberties. Ooh, that's actually really good. What the fuck? Let's get that immediately. Hell yeah. And our economy is starting to look absolutely giga chat again. Look at that. Oh my goodness, my nut. It's a good thing we don't need wood anymore. They apparently just went to my urethra and took all that fucking shit from me. What, 160,000? Goodness gracious. Then we can also reduce that. Oh, okay, that's 274 from the investment pool. That's pretty good, actually. I really want... Okay, everyone's actually happy with me right now. What the fuck? What is this? Manufacturing throughput. We are losing... Yeah, we are losing. The junkers really don't like me for the most part. That's just income. That's military goods cost, which we're not using right now, so we don't have to worry about the military. Gonna need some railroads again as well. That'll be developed eventually. I don't think we need these chemical plants anymore, actually. Little bit of a waste of production. Kind of happens when you're just making all this insane amounts of money. Let's go. There's breech-loading artillery. Could have helped us in the last war. I think for right now, I'm just going to go all the way down and try to get about as much military equipment as I can at this point.